Hey guys, it's Halloween tomorrow. I'm sure most people know that. I did mention my video last night, or one of my videos, maybe about 20, but I might not be uploading a video, but I did have a sneaky feeling I probably would. Can't seem to resist making videos, but anyway, I thought it's Writing Wednesday, as I call it. I'd make some. I hope people can hear me because I've got some really doing some work upstairs. So anyhow, I thought I'd talk about my idea or my dream to support writers, Black and stroke or dyslexic writers, especially from Africa in particular. And as I say, I hope people will be able to hear this clear enough. I hope to send like stationery, as I mentioned before, like send colored pencils and pens and different things for creative people, artsy people. Like an organization I think it's a specialist school in Malaysia, and I hope to find many more like that in India, Indonesia, Singapore, all over Asia and Africa as well. Like a lot of dyslexic artists especially, but just generally artists, but especially helping my fellow dyslexics in those countries where they need a lot of help, and to raise awareness. So hopefully I won't baffle too much. It won't be too long a video, but I hope someone out there will enjoy it and share this video with people from Africa and places like that, and they can talk about what sort of things they need. But yeah, if there's a way what I can myself and others can send, or there's some organizations which help us to send things to parts of Africa, especially, as I say, also Asia as well, like especially dyslexic schools, to support artists, especially Black and stroke or dyslexic artists. I'll say different colored pens, pencils, crayons, colored paper, different colored papers, plain paper. If you can send the lined ones to me, but I don't know how you'd send them because I don't want to give my address away. But if there's a way I can get lined paper, I'd like to write on those. But with my admittedly rather weird handwriting and punctuation and stuff like that. But the plain paper, I'd like to say for parts of Africa. And hopefully, I can possibly send some of my own. Or in the future, if I get enough funds, I can buy some to send to parts of Asia and Africa. I'll say, I'm sure people know what I mean by colored pens and papers. Like you get plain paper, but it's based in different colors, or just general materials that help dyslexic people with art, and possibly autistic people and other groups as well. And hopefully that will encourage them and support them to develop, and not just dyslexic ones, but especially dyslexic ones. I mean, there's a really good artist, I don't know whether he's dyslexic or not, but from Nigeria, they call him Wasper or something like that, and his name's Dennis Warren or something like that. I can't quite remember his name, but maybe if I remember, I'll post a link below ASAP. But yeah, so hope this video made some sense. Sorry if it's a bit rushed. I don't want to laugh too much, but basically the point of this video is to try and support artists from Black and stroke or dyslexic artists, possibly around the world, but as I say, especially in Africa, and especially where they don't have much money or resources to send over paper like, as I say, different coloured paper and pens and pencils and things like that for them to draw. I'm hoping to send some of like notebooks with my ideas in, but hopefully someone will be able to read them somewhere, or I'll be able to translate them to them. But on the front cover or whatever, they can draw like pictures about. They can draw pictures like of some ideas, like dyslexic billionaires like Richard Branson meeting up in a conference or a network where they meet up in a meeting and talk about ideas, which I've talked about before. So please refer to most of my previous videos, so I don't have to repeat too much of that. But yeah, basically dyslexic billionaires coming together and having meetings and all that. And I love for like my friend's school, Rare Gem in Kenya, to where at least one of her students are really good artists, which I'm sure, like many people say, many dyslexic people are really good artists. So I'm sure that's part of his dyslexia. But anyway, for him to draw, that sort of thing. And with my notebooks, I have these weird habits. I don't know how to explain some of them. But like the front covers, in the past, I always wanted to write my ideas, even in the, like, you know, when you get a notebook and like this, and at the front, oops, at the front it's sorry, at the front there you normally get a spare bit. No, most people probably don't write on that, but I normally do. But in the future, I'm thinking if I get one in the future, I'll probably leave that space for some artists to draw pictures on them, like dyslexic artists, especially from Africa, for some projects. But normally when I have these plans for notebooks, I like to stick to a plan that I had originally. So I struggle to divert from that plan. Anyway, I hope that makes some sense. As I say, I'm probably waffling, so I might make another video or a few later, but I'm going to try and do as much writing as I can. Sorry, I've still got a runny nose because it's. I think it might be a dust allergy, but it also might be because of the weather out there, because it's turning a bit chilly now. Anywho, I hope someone out there liked that video. Sorry if I'm waffling. I'm going to be quiet now. So, because I'm probably boring people, I'm sure not, but hopefully someone out there will like my videos. And please let me know if you do, because it will really inspire me and give me confidence to keep working on what I'm trying to work on, and hopefully discuss some of these ideas. Like, you'll be like a therapist. Peace out, guys.